What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back. It's your boy, He-Bot, coming at you with a quick video, hopefully, right? And I'm going to give my quick thoughts on this video about the CMA blocking the Microsoft and Activision acquisition. What are my first thoughts about that? Well, here you go. Slow clap. Slow clap. Slow clap. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is not doom and gloom. Okay, so they blocked the deal. It was Activision who came to Microsoft because Activision needs to be acquired for certain reasons. Microsoft was willing to do this. Now, if you guys that are all cheering with your pom-poms, yes, we know why you're cheering. You're only cheering because you're saying in the back of your head, all right, Sony is saved. My Sony will never die. Listen, Sony, all they did to themselves now is they opened themselves to a whole load of backlash. And boy, oh boy, they need to prepare themselves. And they need to prepare themselves big time. Because if you guys really think, and put this into perspective, that Activision is going to be A-okay, that they were blocked from getting acquired for bigger possibilities and better opportunities for them as a company, right? And from a $7.9 billion would it be acquisition where they lost that opportunity to get this money in their pockets. Oh boy. All I gotta say is good luck. Good luck. Because listen, think about this. This is just gonna get them upset. All this is gonna do is make Activision be like, oh, okay, you wanna play that game? No problem. You really think Activision is gonna sit back and keep giving Sony deals with Call of Duty, giving exclusivities and time exclusivities to them? They're not going to do that anymore. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. In fact, they're going to be like, no, we don't want it. Don't be surprised if they work out a deal with Microsoft to get these exclusivity deals now with Microsoft, right, on Xbox first, right? And do not be surprised if they make a deal with Microsoft to put Call of Duty going forward on Game Pass. Just to piss Sony off. They're going to do it. They're not going to stay with their hands curled and be like, okay, fine, whatever. You won, Sony. Thank you, CMA, for helping them. You guys are the best. Don't worry, Sony. You have so much power. We're afraid of guys. You guys are the big Willie. No worries. No, it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Bro, my Activision right now, everything is in their hands now. The whole thing. Now no one can point fingers at Microsoft, and no one can point fingers at no one else but Sony and Activision themselves. Sony for messing up, because they screwed up. It's over. It's over. And not only that, now it's all going to be on my Activision, because if Activision says if Activision decides we're going to pull Call of Duty out for PlayStation, we don't want a relationship with you no more, even though they have money that they make there, they can do that. And they can very well say we're just going to put it on Xbox and Nintendo, because Microsoft did deals with Nintendo about putting stuff on there. So they'll be like, oh, we'll just put it on Nintendo for the future and on Xbox. And we'll make money off and give them all the exclusive content. Which means that people that play Call of Duty will still jump on Xbox first to play the game. Because they're not going to take the option of playing on PlayStation, right? Meaning playing Call of Duty on PlayStation first, because we're having to pay forcefully $70 per game, right? Instead of being able to play it on Xbox, on Game Pass itself, right? For example, for just the $15 a month with all the exclusive content. Because again, like I said, Activision could very well be like, now we're gonna put the exclusive content once the deal is over in 2024 on Xbox. We'll do the deal with Microsoft and we'll put it on Game Pass. And you think Microsoft is not gonna take the deal? Microsoft been saying this whole time, we don't want to make third-party deals, but they'll do this deal. Microsoft will do this deal, and they'll do it just on spite, to show Sony that they didn't win anything. They didn't win anything. That's exactly what they're going to do. And yes, they're going to do the appeal, but more than likely, whether they appeal it or not, they're not going to get and turn it over. The CMA is not going to turn it over because they think they're the big dogs, right? They think they're proving something by doing this, and that they think they're stopping Microsoft as a force of entity, even though that in the statements and paperwork themselves, they're basically contradicting what they're saying. Why block it? How does that gain them any fucking gain? How does that make them gain anything? If they don't own Sony, and supposedly Sony don't pay them incentives, they don't do anything to help them, so how are they getting anything? Because if this, like I said, even though Call of Duty is big in Europe, right? Once this deal goes through, or the actual deal with Sony is over on 2024, Activision's not going to be like, okay, again, like I said, let's do another deal. No. Don't be surprised if, like I told you, if Activision, out of spite, because they're angry of them making them lose that money, take it off the Sony console completely and just put it on Xbox and put it on Game Pass, and Xbox and put it on Game Pass. Or, if they don't put it on Game Pass, giving all the exclusive content first to Xbox, which is still going to make the Call of Duty fan base follow the game on Xbox, or even Nintendo for that matter. You see what I'm saying? So again, I'll give you a slow clap for your small achievement and your small win, Sony and Sony fanboys. It's not going to do anything, and it's not going to reflect on Xbox. Xbox already got other bigger things they're doing as well within themselves, with their internal acquisitions that they've already done. Obviously, with the big one with Bethesda, right? They still got all those deals that they're probably working on with other people to acquire other things. Now, as the floodgates are open, Microsoft is if they want to go ham, they can go ham. If they want to buy all kinds of other people just to screw them over, they're gonna do it. They're not gonna hesitate. They're not gonna hesitate, because now they're gonna show Sony, we have the power because we have the money, which Sony does not have to compete. We know Sony only has $5.1 or $5.3 billion for acquisitions. That's it. As opposed to Microsoft, they got an open purse of a plethora of amount of money, like over $200 billion. So for me, it's funny, it's comical. Because I said it before, I'm not a real Activision fan, I'm not a Call of Duty fan no more. Not like I used to be, right? Mainly because they squeezed and over-milked the franchise, in my personal opinion. And because they've overcharged and milk the franchise, it just doesn't interest me as much anymore, right? I just feel bad for all the employers there that we're going to have a sense of change and a sense of security, because they're not going to have that without Microsoft's acquisition. They're back to square one now, right? See what I'm saying? So again, this just made the situation worse. Because like I said, if you guys really think, and you know when I say something, it's come out to be true. And if it comes out not to be true, then I'll eat crow and I'll say it wasn't true. But I guarantee you, mark my words, that Activision will not play fair now with Sony. Now, they done pissed them off. Because they de-blocked them from $7.9 billion. Which is nothing compared, okay? Which is something bigger compared, rather, from what they make with Sony on a yearly basis. Okay? So now, the ball is in Activision hands. Activision either will take it out completely from Sony, or leave it there bare bones and make sure that their version is always the dookie version, the caca version, the inferior version. Now that claim that Jim Ryan was trying to say when Microsoft was trying to play nice, and with Activision, that when they were trying to play nice, now that claim that he made can really happen, and no one can point the fingers at Microsoft. No one can point the fingers at anybody else but Sony, because Activision has the right to do whatever they want. It's their IPs, it's their business, it's their company. So if Activision wants to say nope, we're not doing nothing with you no more, Sony. We're not giving you the best version. We're not giving you the exclusivity on the content first anymore, and you're still gonna have to pay $70 to play our game on your console for your fans. If not, too bad. Oh my God, I can't wait. It's gonna be really wonderful and really glorious to see. Because if that was me, that's exactly my mindset. Oh, no. These motherfuckers just screwed us out of this kind of deal. Nah. No way, no how. It's over. Once this contract is over, we are reevaluating everything. We're done with you. Done. We're going to give you whatever we give you. Either you take it or leave it, or we're not giving you jack shit. And they're going to do what they got to do for what's best for their company. And if that means just go on Nintendo and Xbox and give them the exclusivity deal, then that's what they're going to do. And like I said, if they want to sell Microsoft, yeah, you can put it on Game Pass 3 months later after the initial release, or you can put it day and date if they see numbers do well, just to see how it is and test the waters. And you know what's going to happen. Like I said, the Call of Duty fan base, they're not faithful to any console. They're just going to run back to Microsoft. That's it. They're going to play it on the Xbox console. The same way they played it on the 360, where it became big. And once Sony got that deal, because Microsoft wasn't doing those type of deals anymore, they went running to PlayStation. It's all that's going to happen. They done reversed the whole thing by their stupid actions. So celebrate, have your cocktail, have your champagne, keep your pom-poms out cheering, because you won the small little victory that just opened the floodgates and opened a black hole for you guys. Because you done messed up now. It's over. It is over. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's over. They done messed up their relationship with Activision big time. Big time. And if you guys don't see it or feel the same way, you're just in denial and fooling yourself. Because if you had a company and you were going to get that type of deal and someone else, because they were the only one, Sony, and then the CMA helping Sony, helped them block it. If you really think that that's not going to have a cause and effect, you're bugging. You're in denial. You are in denial. It's not going to happen. Especially the way that the economy is now and that everything is worse. The struggle is real for all these companies. That's why you see things like Mattel and Hasbro merging for the first time in their whole history and existence. Something unheard of. That's how you know, because the market is not as good anymore. There's a lot of problems in the market. People are going through recessions, even though they may not label it as a recession. You just look at the economy, look at shit that's going on around the world, everything, everywhere, all the layoffs, all the companies, how they're trying to change. And now with the dollar market, with the hoopla is going around that they're trying to like devalue the American dollar, it's going to become even worse. It's going to become even worse. I don't see how y'all think this is a W for you in retrospect, right? I really don't see it, but hey, more power to you if you think that it is. It is what it is. It's not like the Sony camp and their fans are the smartest, the smartest group in the world or the sharpest knife in the drawer, like they say, right? So, again, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong. But I highly doubt it. I'm thinking like a person that owns a corporation and a business that was going to do the deal of the century, okay, in gaming history. And I got blocked because of Sony due to their stupidities and their baby cries and outcries. Man, I'll be a really angry individual. And I'm telling you, you're going to see it. It's going to reflect, and you're going to see it long term. Maybe not right away because they have contractual obligations. But mark my words, you're going to see it. A big change is coming. A hurricane is coming. Prepare yourself. Take out whatever you need to make sure you're safe. Because no one in the Sony camp is going to be safe from what happens from this point forward. No one. When it comes to Activision and their games. I'm telling you. Those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know in the comments below whether you think I'm right, whether you think I'm wrong. It really doesn't matter. It's everybody's different of opinions. I'm just trying to be realistic and think with a logical perspective as a business person, right? Being a person that's done business, when I try to do things myself, with my own business, myself, right? With how I deal with people, how I deal with things. I'm not going to cheerlead and celebrate a person trying to cock block me from making a grand substantial amount of money, guaranteed, over maybe making money continuously as years goes on another platform. Or relying on, we'll make the money we make there and that's okay. No. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Highly doubt it. Either way, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. It's all good for gaming conversation anyway. And, let me know your thoughts because it's good for gaming conversation, like I said. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. It's okay. I understand. It's all good. I don't have no ill will with anyone. It's all love. And at the end of the day, it's not us dealing with it anyway. It's the big guys, right? It's not like we're making money off of it anyway. But we got to think logical. We got to be smart about how certain things work. And use logic. And use our brains. Right? I guess that's why we got it. You guys can follow me on any social media platform. It's all down in the description below. You know what to do. You also know that if you like this video, you can share it with someone else. It'll help me and help my channel grow and go a long way. For all of you who's new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope that it's good enough for you to continue to come by, or it's good enough for you to subscribe, or it's good enough for you to follow and leave comments and all types of stuff that help my channel. As always, this is your boy He-Bot signing off. Xbox for life, like a sickness that can't be cured. It's all gaming. It's all in good fun. Don't get triggered, people. It's just gaming, right? Love you guys. I'll see you soon, all right? I'm a little tired. That's why you see my eye there. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. This acquisition made me so sad. I'm going to go to sleep. I got to go to sleep now. Microsoft couldn't acquire Activision. You suckers. You stupid. If you think this is going to make any difference. Y'all dumb. Peace, guys. Bye.